Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Son of a Gun Gourmet. This video is going to be a quick tutorial in how to fillet a dressed fish, which means a fish that has already been gutted and scaled. If you like this video, remember to hit like and subscribe, and let's start cooking. For this video, I'll be using rainbow trout, but this method can be applied to almost any round fish. You could use a fillet knife or whatever knife you feel most comfortable with. We're going to start by patting the fish dry so it doesn't slide while we're cutting it. I prefer to use a knife with a little bit of flex, especially for smaller fish. Make a cut in the collar just behind the front fin as deep as the backbone. Then turn the knife so that it's parallel with the spine. Keep the knife flat against the spine while your other hand is holding the fish in place. Once the knife is positioned correctly, take long strokes with minimal pressure. Just let the knife do the work. Flip the fish over and do the same thing to the other side. This side will be a bit more difficult, but just get a good handle of the fish and keep the knife along the spine. The skeleton should have next to no meat left on it, just like this. Bones from whitefish are good for stock. An oily fish like trout would make it cloudy, but could still be used to make a good soup. Wipe off your knife between cuts. Debris left on the blade will make clean cuts more difficult. Always have your dog nearby in case you drop anything on the floor. The next step is removing the ribs and belly. Try to get right underneath the ribs to remove as little meat as possible. Take off the backbone that might be on the top of the fillet as well as the fins. Now, the most tedious part, taking off the pin bones. It's an important step because some fish do have sharp pin bones that can create a choking hazard if not removed. Run your finger from the head to the tail of the fillet, and this will expose the bones, and use a pair of fish tweezers to remove them. This is a time-consuming process when you're first learning, but the final product is worth the effort. If you also want to take the skin off, just cut into the fillet right near the tail, exposing the skin. Turn your knife so it's flat to the skin. With your free hand, grab the very end of the tail and pull. I barely apply any pressure with my knife. I'm basically just pulling the skin so the knife can peel the skin right off. If your fillets don't turn out perfect, don't be discouraged. It takes a lot of practice. But if you keep on trying, it will get easier. So that's the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful, and as always, if you like the video or have any questions, Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep on cooking.